You know, some of you have been commenting, asking me what my morning routine looks like. When these tomato trees are at this stage, the first thing that I normally do is join my team as they're working here to come and pick up some of the fruits that are ready to pick. On this particular field, this is just kind of like the beginning of fruits that are ripening here. So every morning we come here, we look around, and we see, few spots of trees that have got fruits that are ripening. That's one of the things that we normally do here in the morning. We don't usually pick our fruits here, bright red, simply because, as you can see, it's an open field. We have a lot of beds. Our part of our land is bordered with the other part of the farm that we haven't yet finished cultivating. So as you can see, on this side over, that side over there, that's kind of like heaven of wild animals like rats, raccoons, and all these other animals, including birds that normally come and feed on some of the fruits that have ripened, that are blood red, right? So we normally pick them as early as possible, so that we can sort of like maintain their integrity. It's not a glamorous job for somebody, but I think for most of you guys who are doing actually farming, not as a hobby but as a business, this is one of the most fulfilling activities that I normally get to do on this farm. These fruits that we are picking up now, we are going to grade them. Once we've graded them, we are going to put them into some of our food boxes that we normally ship to our growing list of customers who are buying food boxes from us. It's a subscription service. It's not a random kind of box that you normally go and buy on the road. We normally grade them and put them into those subscription boxes, and those subscription boxes, they go out to our customers who are subscribed to our service. The other thing that I also wanted to point out for you guys is getting started doing what we're doing here doesn't really require a lot of resources. The best part, I think, what you need is kind of like just getting a bit of committed to doing with the little resources that you have. As you can see, my team is watering some of these crops using the flex pipes that are laid on the grounds here. This is simply because on this acreage we need to lay permanent irrigation pipes, but that's going to require a massive investment. What we didn't want to do is to stop and wait until we get that kind of investment going for us to actually get started here. We came here, we secured this piece of land, we broke the ground, we've planted our first crop. Believe it or not, this is the first crop that we've grown here, and I can tell you that it's one of the most fulfilling things, I think, that you have to witness after going through that. If you can see on the other side of this piece of land, on the other side there, nothing has been done on that part of the land. It's full of shrubs and trees, grass and the wild plants. In order for crops to go there, we would have to break the ground and start planting the crops. Even if I took you guys around this farm, part of the acreages we have just broken the ground yet, but we haven't put the crops on there. So that's really what I get to do each and every morning. Some of the activities would depend on what's going on at the farm, because like I've said in many of the videos that I'm shooting here, this is a mixed farm, which means we keep animals. We keep a variety of plants that we grow here. We have pigs, we have quails, we have chickens, we have goats, What else? Rabbits. Those are some of the animals that we're keeping here. But apart from that, we are growing tomatoes, we are growing onions, we are growing corn, we are growing cabbages, we are growing Irish potatoes. So as a mixed farm, we do have multiple, pockets of revenue streams from the plants that we are growing. We have green peppers, we have eggplants. So we are making sure that we maximize the the potential that this piece of land has. And on the other side of the acreage, where we have about 68 acres over there, we've just started breaking ground, putting some greenhouses, putting up some shade nets. That's where we are going to kind of like start not only just growing the crops like these tomatoes inside the greenhouses, but we are also going to start propagating some of the plants that are profitable, but also that we see that we can actually grow into, because there's a great deal of potential in selling some seedlings, whether it's seedlings for fruits, for people who are planting orchards, as we are also expanding into growing orchards, here as part of our expansion. So we are going to be doing this in phases. So if you've been wondering what I get up to in the morning, is picking up these fruits, sorting out the food boxes so that they can go to our customers, but also looking after the animals that we have here, whether it's feeding the pigs, feeding the quails, the chickens, the goats. That's what me and my team get up to here in every morning. It's not glamorous, but it's what we love doing here. We love getting our hands dirty, and it works for us. I'll see you guys in the other video.